employee turnover matters. Employee turnover has a huge impact in terms of your hiring costs, but also your reputation as an employer and as a brand. And if it's not addressed, it will affect your ability to rehire the skills that you have lost. As an agency, it's in our interest to place candidates into roles where they can thrive, and importantly, our relationship with you, our clients, can become deeper and more embedded within your organisation. We would much rather work with businesses that our candidates want to join than not. The last thing we want is for a candidate to join a firm but not to stay and not to do well. And you have to want to be an employer of choice, not last resort. Since the pandemic, candidate expectations have changed enormously. And in our experience, and from speaking to literally thousands of candidates over the years, there are several ways that you can help to reduce your employee turnover. Providing real recognition and offering a progressive career path are amongst the obvious ways that you can create a more engaged workforce. Of course, keeping your staff happy and engaged does take some effort. But if your employees are not happy and not engaged, they are more likely to leave, and you are then left with the hassle and the cost of having to rehire. Of course, when a member of your team leaves, it will have an impact, and it will potentially affect your staff morale, and it will also leave you with what could be a potentially business critical skill or knowledge gap. And of course, the cost implications of lost revenue and finding a replacement. Why do people leave? In my experience, there are many reasons why candidates leave. Sometimes it's simply due to a personal reason, or a change in circumstances at home, or maybe it's even for relocation. But in the post-COVID world we're in, and with the cost of living spiralling, one of the things good employers have recognised, and that is a key trigger to improving retention, is to provide help with things like financial education, mental health and well-being, and even help with addiction issues. All real-world problems that will be having an impact on your employees' job performance potentially. People may leave as they have an issue with the company culture, or that there is a lack of chance to progress within it. They may simply feel that they're underpaid. So HR managers and senior business leaders must look at the ways in which they can reduce that employee turnover. And it's so important to try and get honest feedback from staff so that you can ensure you make the relevant changes to stop this from happening again. In my experience, the key right now to keeping valuable staff, and of course attracting them to come and join you in the first place, is to offer flexibility. It's gone from being low down on the pecking order to now one of the most commonly requested things. The working day and indeed the place of work have changed dramatically over the last 2-3 years, and employee expectations have shifted massively. Employees want jobs that allow them more flexibility, with options to work remotely or to work hours that will fit better around their home life. And even the largest global corporations are offering 4-day weeks, Friday afternoons off, all to attract and retain good staff. Finding solutions that work for both parties is vital to avoid losing good employees elsewhere. Offer progression and a clear career path. When employees start to feel like they are stagnating, that's when they start to look elsewhere. And it's very often because they feel they have reached a ceiling. To achieve high retention levels, it is critical that you're providing your employees with real opportunities to progress. Progression can be financial, can be additional responsibility, promotion, and or help with training and helping them to gain further qualifications. When employees know that you care about them and that you want to help them grow as individuals, they are much more likely to stay and be loyal to your organization. Recognize success. Many employees want to feel loved, and providing that you are doing a good job providing they are doing a good job, it is vital that you recognize and take time to praise good work and look after those employees who go above and beyond. And of course, provide constructive feedback to help those employees develop as well. But provide encouragement, provide positive recognition and rewards and incentives. Employees will be much happier and much more productive and much more likely to stay with you in the long term. Have a positive culture. The culture you create in your business will have a massive impact on your retention. If you have a toxic or unpleasant environment, that's one of the most common reasons employees choose to leave a job. So good management and leadership and working closely and interacting with your employees will help to build and create a positive culture and a really inclusive environment. If there is a clear mission and clear values that your employees buy into, the more they will be loyal to you and you will be able to attract and retain the best talent to your business organization going forward. Let us help. Hiring the right people in the first place will of course help you to build a successful and stable team. We can help you pinpoint the very best talent in your sector, and we can help you find people that will fit your specific requirements and ensure that the culture of your company is right, which will help to ensure that they are successful with you in the long term.